Hey everyone, it's Tara, and today I wanted to share with you some ways to decorate plain stationery with some rolls of washi tape. And to start, you just need some rolls of washi tape and plain stationery. I just grabbed some blues and greens. I really like the way these colors look together. And you don't really need any specific amount. A few rolls, one or two, five, however many. I just happened to grab all these because I was just looking through my blues and greens and I liked all of those. So, yeah. The first decoration that we're starting off with is just a simple rip and stick technique. So, nothing fancy to the ends of the washi tape. I'm just sticking it down and tearing it with my fingers so it gives it that rough edge. And so right now it's just, just sticking them one after another. You can overlap them or stick them right side by side. It's really up to you. It looks good either way. After I usually just stick them side by side, and then once I'm done with that first row, I go back on and I add some more over the top of it just to give it a little bit more interest, I guess. It looks little unfinished in my opinion when it's just the one row, so I like adding a few more on top. And that's the finished product there. You can line them up. I prefer the uneven look. Just experiment. You'll find something that works for you. The second one that I'm going for is going to have the fishtail ends. And so I'm just showing you how I typically cut my fishtail. And that's just going in at a little angle there and cutting in towards the center. It's kind of rough, not always exact. I know some people cut straight into the middle and then go in from the sides. And I imagine that probably gives you a more even look when you're cutting, but it's a little bit more time consuming to me, and I always seem to mess it up. So I just do my tried and true method. So decorating this way is a little bit more time consuming because you are cutting the fishtail ends on every single piece of washi tape. So, it's a little more time for you, but it's also a really pretty look, and it's kind of the same general idea. You're just going to stick them down side by side, overlap them if you like, to create a row. And for me, I never line them up completely straight, just because it requires a lot of effort. It's just way easier if you just stick them down randomly and have them varying in height. And next up, we're going to do the opposite of the fishtail banner edge. I don't know what this edge is called, the triangle edge. I'm going to just call it that from now on. And I'm just showing you how I do this. I usually come in at a pretty harsh angle and gives it a really nice point. But you can also come in more kind of at a non-harsh angle. And that gives you kind of a more like broad point in my opinion. So you can kind of mix it up and get different points out of that. And here it is with a more broad point. I like that one a lot too, but the pointier point, really technical terms here, I think stands out a little bit more. So I like to use that, especially if you have like a patterned washi tape. I think that the pointier is better. And same as the fishtail banner technique, you're just going to stick them down, vary the height, or make them all line up. It's really up to you. Like I said, making them all line up is really time consuming and very frustrating, so I just don't do it. And yeah, that's the finished look there. And there's really just so many ways that you can decorate your paper with washi tape. Really simple way right now that I've been doing lately is just doing strips on the top. So you just lay I like laying the thicker washi for the base, and then putting kind of the standard size on top with that ripped edge, and then going in with a very thin washi with a ripped edge as well. So just a little bit of layering there. I also like to add kind of, if you have like labels or something on the top, a sticker, and add a little bit more interest to the top like that. One of my favorite things to do with washi tape is really just cutting out those fishtail edge, that triangle edge. I think it's a really great way to use your washi tape, and it's easy. It's an easy way to just decorate your paper. So for this one, I just laid a strip of washi down. I cut out some edges on other strips of washi tape, and I just laid them horizontally rather than vertically. layering them on top of each other and alternating which edge I was using. So you have that blue washi strip, and then the one on top has that fishtail edge. The one on top of that has the triangle edge. The one on top of that has the fishtail, and then the last one has the triangle edge. So, just mixing and matching, and, just there's so many different ways that you can do this, and it will look good, I promise. And another way to decorate using kind of the horizontal technique rather than the vertical ones that I showed you previously is just doing the edges again. So this one I'm using the triangle edge, and I'm just laying down different strips, varying the width of the washi tape and the length, and just kind of layering them on top of each other. And yeah, just really easy, and this is a really great way to use up your washi tape. One of my favorite things to do lately is just kind of pick out the rolls that are close to being finished and then using them to decorate stationery and plain paper. And, I have such a hard time going through my washi tape. It's really hard to finish a roll. And doing this is just really easy. So if you have washi tape, plain stationery, or even plain envelopes, you can use the same technique on an envelope. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. You can tag me on Instagram or, send me your pictures. I'd really love to see your designs and how you use your washi tape. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!